We're almost approaching a new Doctor Who trailer for the festive special, Revolution of the Daleks. Doctor Who has produced some of the best, mind-breaking trailers ever to be seen on television, like the Save the Day trailer or the Series 9 trailers. There's a lot that goes into making a trailer really, really good. The editing, the flow, the music, the energy, and the effects are downright beautiful. And say what you want about Series 11 and 12, they both have superb trailers, especially when they are the best looking series ever. However, I can't really say the same about the writing, I'm afraid. So what makes a trailer effective? What makes a heart pound when we watch them? I'll answer exactly that in just a second, so keep watching. My name's George from Time of the Whovians United. Let's dive into how to make a perfect Doctor Who trailer. Let's go. The main purpose of a trailer is to get your target audience attached to your project by showing a number of clips edited together to show scenes of the general plot and the mood of the series/film.
Yeah, that's good and all, but how and why does a trailer give me goosebumps? All running around acting like a kid who ate too much candy.
Well, random guy who broke into my house that I will deal with later. The answer to that question is easy. It's to do with the 3-act rule, or better way of saying it, the 3-act structure.
Hold on a second, a trailer has a 3-act structure?
Yes, it's always had a 3-act structure.
But why? You just need to push clips together and that's it. It's not a film, it's a trailer. Simple as that.
Yes, I agree, it's not a film. The 3-act structure is a huge reason why you get so excited. As to many, it all starts with a cold open. A cold open is designed to hook the audience to keep them watching. Just like giving a girl a pickup line, there's a lot on the market to look elsewhere, pardon the pun. So like a pickup line, the goal is to get a date right. Yes, by capturing her attention with a witty joke or starting with something unexpected. Start with a bang, not a whisper, like a how are you or what are you up to sort of message, because everybody else does that and it's painfully boring and unoriginal. But how does this apply to a cold open? Well, it's because there's a lot of content online to digest, especially in this streaming world we live in, on how quickly people like us scroll past a social media feed or a video and click onto something else. So like getting a girl's attention, a cold open needs to capture the audience attention, whether it's an exciting action sequence or a funny scene because of our attention span. But movies and TV shows now have fixed that problem. It's called the 6-second rule. In recent years, you might have become aware of a trailer that has a 6-second showcase at the very beginning of the trailer. It's very evident in big blockbuster films like John Wick, Spider-Man Far From Home, and in addition, the Series 11 trailer of Doctor Who. Even if you don't like a trailer, for a trailer, on the same trailer, God, that was a mouthful. It definitely works because the fast cutting is something which is quite difficult to stop watching, since it tells you there's going to be something new coming up in less than a second. Cold opens necessarily needs to be short, entertaining, and requires little to no context, but leaves you with a lot of questions.
The name's Doctor. The Doctor.
The cold open to the Series 12 trailer is quick and snappy, in only 3 seconds. It gives us a question and a nod to James Bond, as Doctor Who has done silly references / parodies before. It doesn't tell you anything about the plot, but it leaves you being anticipated on what could happen. Like, why is the Doctor and the fam all dressed up going to a party? There must be something going on at the party, but what could it be? Now it's caught your attention, let's segue into Act 1. Act 1's purpose is to introduce the premise of the main story. That's straightforward to a film, but what about Doctor Who? Doctor Who isn't a Netflix show, that every episode is all connected. Doctor Who can be whatever it wants each week. However, it still applies because Doctor Who uses one important episode to tell its story and characters via exposition.
The security of this entire planet is at stake. Can we rely upon you?
I'm not where I wanted to be, but I can work with this.
You seem to be drifting, sweetheart.
I'm not drifting. I'm waiting.
What for?
The right man. I've seen him. I've met him just once. And then I let him fly away. If you ever see a little blue box flying up there in the sky, you shout for me, Gramps. Oh, you just shout.
This is the Doctor's darkest hour. He'll rise higher than ever before and then fall so much further. This is the day he finds out who I am.
All these trailers tell you the basic story of the series or episodes. With the first trailer, it's shown to be the opening two-parter with Stephen Fry's character striking important exposition to our main characters. What could the threat be if it's a global invasion? It's pretty exciting and straight into the action. The second trailer is wonderful because it does everything Act 1 should do. It introduces one of the main characters in the series with important exposition. It's shown that Donna is seeking the Doctor, and that's her whole motivation in the first episode, the partners in crime. The third and final trailer sums up the premise to be properly introduced, so the audience knows what's going on, because otherwise the rest of the trailer will be confusing and hard to follow. The trailer is simple but effective. It was well set up and intrigued us on what the series could be. The Doctor's darkest battle basically says it on the can, and to find out who Riversong actually is. Riversong is made out to be this mysterious character, and definitely what she said at the very end of Series 5 is very important.
Who are you?
You're going to find out very soon, man. And I'm sorry. But that's when everything changes.
So put that piece of dialogue and the Doctor's darkest battle together, and it leaves the audience thinking. The music in these trailers in Act 1 are great because they generate anticipation, as it sounds like it's building up to something but doesn't go overboard with it.
He hasn't got a plan yet. He will have.
So, how much trouble are we in?
Now we know the basic idea of the premise of the series, the goal of Act 2 is to mix things up by showing the central conflict.
I'm the Doctor, and I save people. Here. Now. This is where your story ends.
This time the music should feel like it's getting even more exciting, as if it's on the cusp of something huge. Though the audience should wonder, how are the main characters going to handle this situation?
We're gonna get out of here, I promise.
Right, now we're in trouble. It's only just beginning.
At this point in the trailer, the audience should feel overwhelmed with excitement and suspense. Since Act 3 is the climax of the trailer, its goal is to excite the audience with the most dramatic or exciting scenes of the trailer. Even the music should feel epic and dramatic.
What is happening? Same old, just the Doctor and Clara Oswald in the TARDIS.
And after the trailer ends, sometimes we get an extra scene, but some will call it a button, but I would call it a post-trailer.
So what's the post-trailer?
It's an extra scene to multiple things, like one last joke, one last action scene, or it's where the trailer reveals something.
What took you so long, old man?
In conclusion, the cold open is to hook the audience's attention. Act 1 is to introduce the premise. Act 2 is to introduce the conflict or introduce the antagonist. Act 3 is an exciting climax, and the post-trailer is one extra scene.
Wow, that's what you mean by a 3-act structure. That's so cool.
I know, thank you for listening, but please get out of my house.
Fine. But it's been fun. But I'm gonna break into Farron's house next. I heard he's been talking about why he thinks Series 7B is great.
Well, that's Farron for you, he's a bit cuckoo. I try my best, but any do, I'll see you later. Moving on, I really hope you enjoy this in regards to how trailers are more effective than you think. I personally think the second trailer of Series 9 is the best, so why not comment your favourite Doctor Who trailers down below? Like the video if you enjoyed it. Also, instead of telling you to subscribe, I'm going to tell you why you should subscribe to Time the Whovians United. In 3, 2, 1. We're a collaboration YouTube channel between 4 members, Corey, Farron, Jack and myself, that specialise in Doctor Who content, such as sketches, video essays, vlogs, edits, reviews on episodes that our majority of fans hate to see if they failed or not, and much, much more. In short, we're an experimental Doctor Who YouTube channel, so if that interests you, go click the subscribe button. Side note, the 1K video is almost completed, but in the meantime you will get a video by Corey next week, and perhaps a little trailer for it, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!